Greetings everyone and welcome back to another video. They've just announced a new lockbox, and that lockbox will contain a new ship that I have lovingly chosen to nickname the Yak. Yet another Crossfield, because we already have 3 in the game. I guess they felt that we actually needed a 4th one. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Now, appearing as the grand prize in the name to be determined lockbox, players will soon have the opportunity to fly the updated 32nd century version, blah, blah, blah. They basically wanted to sell another version of the ship for Season 3, and I don't care. It looks like a good ship. We're going to talk about the stats here in a second, but how many times can they resell us the same damn ship? And here's another thing. If they're going to release a legendary version of a ship, I kind of expect that to be the end, because these newer versions do not get rolled back into the legendary version. So if you bought the 10th anniversary legendary bundle thinking, oh, I'm getting all the stuff from the 2 Crossfields that were already in the game at the time, well, that only applies to those ships. So then what happens when they put the legendary bundle for sale again in the future? They're going to have to say, well, this includes all the Crossfield stuff, but not the one that came out between the time we first announced it and the time that we're releasing it again now, because then you wouldn't have a reason to give us more money, I guess. So the Crossfield Science Spearhead refit. All right, it's a Tier 6 ship, hull modifier 1.4, shield modifier 1.1. Decent. It is a premium ship. 4-3 weapon layout, which of course is nice. 3 device slots. It has a Lieutenant Commander Tactical, an Ensign Engineering, a Commander Science Miracle Worker, so it is a full Miracle Worker ship, a Lieutenant Universal Command, and a Lieutenant Commander Universal. 3 Tactical, 3 Engineering, and 5 Science, and of course 1 Universal, since it is a full Miracle Worker ship. Has a turn rate of 11, which is not the best, but not too bad for a science vessel. Impulse modifier of 0.2, inertia 60, 5 weapons, 5 engines, 5 shields, and 15 auxiliary power. It has the Quajon Assault Craft Universal Console. We'll look at that in a second, but basically the Book's frigate can be summoned as a pet using the console. It has the Innovation Ship Mechanic and a new starship trait called Universal Designs. So the stats are pretty good. It has a lot of universal seating. The combination of Miracle Worker and Command is very powerful. A 4-3 weapon layout is obviously very useful for a science ship. Having 5 science console slots plus the universal plus another one from the Tier 6X upgrade means you can have 7 science consoles. So if you're looking to do EPG stuff, you're going to be able to put together a very powerful build with this. And then, like I said, Miracle Worker, Command goes together very well. You're not going to be able to do the usual command stuff that has come out recently, where you have Concentrate Firepower 3 and Call Emergency Artillery 3. You need a full command seat for that, but you'll still be able to do lots of nice stuff. If you wanted to do a side torp build, this is going to be very good at doing that. You can see the Crossfield pooping out the Book's frigate there. And yeah, so the console will allow you to summon it as a pet, and it provides bonus to outgoing healing, max hull, and recharge times for Miracle Worker Bridge Officer abilities. The trait looks very good as well. Each time you activate an ability of a universal console, your ship gains a boost to universal critical hit chance and crit severity. Each activation of this trait refreshes the duration of all existing stacks, and that's important. It does not stack. It refreshes. So you may have up to 5 stacks. So it does stack up to 5, but not beyond that. So once you get to 5, it just refreshes. So 5 times 2, you can get 10% crit chance and 50% crit severity, which is obviously bananas levels numbers. But that means you have to be firing universal consoles at least 5 within a 20-second window. That's going to be a tall order. Even with unconventional systems, which is a personal space trait that's going to allow you to cool down your universal consoles by 7%, it's still going to be difficult to get that many consoles in a 20-second window. So realistically, you're probably not going to get full stacks. Still, even having said that, this is a very powerful trait, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to put it to good use. If I happen by some chance to open the ship when I'm opening lockboxes, then of course I will use it. I'm going to review it on Tribble. Otherwise, normally I don't always open lockboxes on holodeck, but I do want some of the other items from the lockbox, so I'll probably open some. Chances are I'm not going to get one. If I happen to get one, great. If I don't, I'll just wait and review it on Tribble. So there will be a review at some point. It's a very powerful ship, but I just can't believe they're trying to resell us the same ship again. This is like, what, the 4th lockbox ship in a row since we've had a C-Store ship or something like that. So at this point, I'd really rather see something else, anything else, but this is what they decided to give us. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next